Hello friends, how are you? So today I'm going to be sharing my monthly faves. So this is the month of January, it's finished, and I wanted to share some of the products that I've been loving this month. If you're a new friend, please do not forget to hit that red subscribe button down there for more beauty videos, and without further ado, let's start. Alrighty friends, so let's start with complexion, and I'm going to start with this Touch and Soul Glassy makeup primer, and this one I got in one of my boxes from Boxy Charm, and I've been loving this one for the dryness that my skin is going through this winter time. This has been a lifesaver. I love this product. It just feels like a really heavy duty moisturizer, but it's great. It primes your face. You feel super hydrated whenever you use it. So I've been loving that primer, and also I've been using a lot my Fenty primer. So this one is the Silk Pro Filter Hydrating Primer by Fenty. Doesn't seem like I've used a lot, but I really have. You don't really need a ton. I love the scent of this, and I love how it makes every foundation just glide. I love foundation primers. I am obsessed with them now. Before I thought they were unnecessary, now I am all for them. So I wanted to make sure that I mentioned those two options. If you're looking for a hydrating primer, those are great. Discover again my Hollywood Flawless by Charlotte Tilbury. I used this product in a bestseller from Sephora. I'm gonna leave that video below. I picked all the bestsellers from Sephora Canada and I tried them, and it reminded me how good this product is. It just gives you the glowest cheeks of life, and it's super healthy. It's nothing too intense or abrasive. It just looks like a glow from within. I love it. NARS came out with one, but I tried it and I didn't feel like it compared to this one. So if you're eyeing the ones from NARS, I think you should want to give that one a go. Just swatch them both in stores and see how that one just beats it. But anyway, that's just whatever. That's another glowy product that I wanted to recommend. For a luminous complexion, I've been using my NARS Natural Radiant. A lot of my foundations don't fit me well right now because I'm super pale. This one is in the shade Stromboli, and I've been enjoying this foundation a lot. I have it right now on my face, and look at the glow. Mind you, all this glow is not just from the foundation. I just didn't set all over my face like I usually do, but that's something that I've been doing lately and I've been loving it. Whenever I use that foundation, I don't set everywhere, just underneath my eyes and then on my T-zone, and I'll call it a day. And then on my cheeks, I am wearing my Natasha Denona Bloom palette. I rediscovered it since I was declaring my makeup collection, working on a project pan then a video, and so I came across this one. I haven't used it a ton, but I love cream products, so I decided to use it again, and I have that on my cheeks. I mixed the two top shades, and that's all I'm wearing as blush, and I love it. I really love this palette. It's great. The formulation, I don't really like this shade that much, but whatever. I love the cream blushes in here. They're great. A concealer that I cannot recommend enough is this one by Jouer. It is their essential high coverage concealer. I have the shade Honey, and I also have a Creme Brulee. I love it. I love it because it looks super glam whenever I wear it. I just, all my like the dark circles are like erased, and I just look super glam, like I said. So this is not an everyday kind of concealer at all. This is for when I'm going out or I want to look super glam. I always reach that guy. I love it. Bronzer, I hold this not too long ago. It is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I finally got to try the deep shade. I had the lighter, but it was too light for my complexion. This guy, wow is perfection. I am obsessed with this guy. I haven't stopped using it since I got it, maybe like 3 weeks ago. I hold it way after that, so I've been using it a ton, and I love this bronzer. Highly recommended if you're in the hunt for a neutral bronzer. That Physicians Formula is stunning. The shade is just perfection, and the blendability of it is just like a great product from the drugstore. It's not super cheap. It is high up in price, but I think think the formula is worth it. Also from that Ulta haul, I did get the Milani Foundation. This is the Screen Queen Foundation. I show you how it applied and a mini wear test. I really like this foundation. So people don't like it, and I guess it depends on skin types, right? I have a really easy sort of like skin type, to be quite honest. I have combo skin and I don't really mess around too much with foundations. They usually work for me as long as I have a nice primer underneath, you know, like a good base. And if I'm hydrated, that's super important. Then the foundation that I put at top is usually performing well. So if this is looking patchy or wear on you, make sure your base is, you know, like it's really nice, that you're hydrated and everything like that. But whatever, in my experience, it is a great foundation. I've been wearing it for, you know, like my everyday kind of foundation makeup-y looks for work. I really like it. I think it looks super natural, luminous, is great. And also the Wet n Wild, the new dewy luminous foundation, I have a video coming for this one. And again, great foundation, super dewy. It is stunning. It is stunning. I just hate that I got a shade too dark, so now I don't even know if they have it here in Canada or if I have to order it at Ulta again. I was like looking at it today, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I want to use this guy too so bad, but I don't want to again purchase it from Ulta. So I'm gonna check out some Walmarts to see if they have it already here in Canada. I'll be excited because this is a great formula and I am really loving it. A product that I always wanted to recommend but kept forgetting because it was in my washroom is this one by Olaplex, the number 3. I'm almost out of mine, and this is a great product if you dye your hair like I do, highlights and stuff like that. This is like the bonding kind of product. I highly recommend this guy if you suffer from really dry hair, or if you dye it too much and it's like breaking and whatnot. So the way I use it is usually before I'm gonna, you know, jump into the shower, I'll just wet my hair a little bit and then I apply this throughout. I comb it and then I leave it for like 30 minutes to 1 hour if I forget, and then I'll wash my hair with shampoo and everything like that. This is a great product from Olaplex. I've been using it. This is my second bottle and I wanted to recommend it because this month I actually redid my hair. If you couldn't tell, it is super ashy now and I'm in love with it, so I busted back out and I've been loving it since. Hey friends, so editing Angie here is another day, is another video that I'm shooting, but whatever, that's beside the point. Some of my files got corrupted in my favorites video, and all my eyeshadows disappear, my eyeshadow favorites. So I wanted to come in here now that I'm filming, and I wanted to share what those are. So the first eyeshadow palette that I've been loving this month of January that I did review is this one by Tilbury. So I did, as I said, a review and few looks using this palette, and it is just stunning. Like every single shade in here performs super nice. I am really loving the fact that you get a lot of mattes here. You get only 4 shimmers, but they're mostly mattes. They're super easy to blend. They're super pigmented. You can build them up quite nicely. I'm gonna link my review down below, but I am super happy with this one. I wanna I compare with the new Natasha Denona palette, which you get a lot of the pinks here, and you do at the end of the palette here as well, but they don't really compare. I feel like the formula of the mattes in here are way better. They're more easy to blend. They're just super easy to work with. So this palette by Tilbury, highly recommend. So this month I got to try a few palettes, and I'm going to talk about the Natasha Denona, which was one of the highlights of the month, and it is her new mini glam palette. I really like every single shade in here. They just blend super nicely. Of course, is a Neutrals Dreams, you know, come through. They're super cool tones, so if you're not into cool tone shadows, you're not gonna like this. But this is really taking me out of my comfort zone. I don't really wear cool tone shadows, to be quite honest, until I got that, and now I am really into like this brown, you know, like smudge, or like on my outer V, and then like the, you know, the highlights in here. This is a super great palette. I think it is stunning. The shades, they all work really well. I wanted to give it a mention because I've used it like quite a bit this month. And then another palette that I did review is this one by McGrath, and it is their Golden Opulent. So let me take that off. So this is what they look like. It's a really neutral palette. It is quite nice. Every time I used it, I like every single look that I've come up with. I love, like, my favorite shade in the palette is this one right here in the middle. It's just, oh my god, it just blends like a dream. It is spectacular. And then I do like those rosy tones. I'm into those a lot, and so I really like this palette. Again, I did a review on it, and I'm gonna link it below if you wanna see the swatches and like in depth on it. Yeah, so I've been using those palettes quite a bit, and I wanted to come back here and sort of like mention them, give them a good mention, because they've been like in my collection rotating now. On my lips today is this guy by Huda Beauty. It is the shade Wedding Day, and these lipsticks by her are just amazing. I wanted to make sure that I mention a few. I've been loving Last Night and Anniversary. If you're into nudes, the formula of these guys is everything. They're super long lasting. You don't feel like you're wearing anything on your lips. It's super comfortable, but at the same time it's super matte, just like I love them. So I am obsessed with these guys by Huda. I wanted to make sure that I mentioned them because I use them a lot and I forget to mention them all the time, but those guys are stunning. Like I said, they just last. This is Wedding Day. Yeah, this is Wedding Day, and look at that. It's super matte. Of course they're gonna transfer because they're like a creamy matte formula, but it is great. I love these guys. A finishing powder that I haven't mentioned too much on my channel but I used all the time is this one by Terry. I hold that not too long ago from Beautylish, and this one is just like a finishing powder. Oh my god, this one is in the shade Apricot Glow, and I just use it everywhere like this. So I'll take like a big brush and I just swipe it across my face, whatever I want to have more dew. And this finishing powder is stunning. It is a great product by Terry. Super pricey, but I think it's worth every single penny because every time I wear it I just feel like a goddess. That's what is going on my face right now. And if you're wondering about my highlight, is this one by Milani. It is also a newer discovery from the drugstore. It is their Champion de Oro Baked Highlighter. Again, I have it on my foundation wear test. I'm gonna link that video below because I did try it on camera and you're gonna be able to see it. This guy, wow, it is a golden dream beauty, and I love it. I love it so much. So that's what all the glow is about, plus the Natasha palette that is also super glowy. Alright friends, that's it for today. Those are all the products that I've been loving and obsessing over on the month of January. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please do give me a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to click that red subscribe button on there for more beauty videos, and I want to see you in my next one. Bye.